What is up, everybody? I am Shazelgames, and I'm here once again with another Let's Play series. We are doing Dead Rising 2 off the record. If you couldn't fucking tell from the opening screen, guys, like, come on. Like, shit. Like, do you know how to read? Like, God. So, this game is Dead Rising 2, but told... It's a reimagining of the Dead Rising 2 from the perspective of Frank West. So instead of Chuck Green, the protagonist is Frank West. And he's from Dead Rising 1. So, they added a whole bunch of new stuff for this game. They added Uranus Zone, obviously, as it's the focal point of this opening screen. They added voiceovers for when the person who reads the radios, who sends us radio transmissions speaks. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking get into it. So I have played this game before. I'm level 21. Blackjack, I know. So we are going to start a new game plus. Because you start the game at level 1, and what you do is you level up, and then you can do new game plus, and it makes the game easier. I'm gonna be quiet during these opening scenes, so get ready.
I clawed my way out of Willamete. I fought hard to uncover the truth of what happened at that mall. And things were good. Real good.
Flashy.
For a while. Then, I let things get to me. I let things get out of control.
You let things get out of control at the convention.
I think deep down, I knew I hadn't uncovered what was really going on.
I hope you guys heard that car honk. He's ripped in this scene. Like, fucking ripped. You got them titties.
Things got pretty dark.
Well, yeah, turn on the fucking light, shithead.
This is my chance to get back in the game.
It's probably dark because the light was up. So you'll see, if you look in Frank's camera, you can see Chun-Li from Street Fighter. Something neat I thought you'd point out. So you'll see the mouse flicker on the screen. I have no idea how to fix that. It just sort of happens. It usually happens during loading screens, so you probably won't see it very often, unless I decide to leave the loading screen in. I'll probably cut it out for time's sake, you know. Because the loading screens in this game are kind of long.
Excuse me, sir?
What is it, kid? I signed your waiver. You got my next of kin. Are the vultures circling already?
Yeah, sorry, sir. It's just paperwork. They want it from everyone. Would you mind if I got your autograph?
Sure.
Titty.
Sorry about that. It's just, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
You've always been a big hero of mine, Mr. West. I was really bummed when your show went off the air.
Yeah, me too,
Wow,
bud.
thanks. So I guess this would be worth quite a bit if anything happened to you out there tonight.
Yeah. I guess so.
Good luck out there.
Hey, fuck yourself.
Maybe this
With a
wasn't
cactus.
such a bad idea after all.
Cactus. So, for all you smart Shazel nuts out there, you notice that I didn't play Dead Rising 1 or 2 on my channel. I'll explain the plot of Dead Rising 1 when we get the chance after this. There'll be time. Thought it was cute they dressed up the zombies in little outfits.
Now we in for a show.
Yes, bitch.
The rematch of all rematches. Now Frank's gotta kill zombies to earn cash. Bigger the death, bigger the payoff. Especially if you use those corner grinders. I do like a good grinding. But first, TK has got a personal message just for you, Frank West.
What do you want, asshole?
You gotta be willing to risk it all if you're ever really gonna
Win big. I like how it says West on the side, like his name on his legs. So, in Dead Rising 1, you play as kill zombies with money. So in Dead Rising 1, you play as Frank West, and he's a freelance photojournalist, and you hear from a source that something's going on in the small town of Willamette, Colorado. Frank referenced it in the beginning of this game, in the cutscene, if you were paying attention, which you probably should have been. So he discusses, so when he gets there, it's all boarded up, right? And so he gets there, it's all boarded up, and the survivors inside are like, there are zombies out there. So he gets to the mall. He was already at the mall. I don't know how to tell a story. So we're at the mall, and he tells his helicopter to come back for him in 3 days. And what happens is he basically uncovers a government conspiracy wherein the US government was trying to create a cheap way to produce beef. And what they ended up doing was accidentally creating a zombie virus, basically. And what they did was they did it in the small town of Santa Cabeza in Mexico. I think it was Mexico. I'll correct myself on screen if I'm wrong. And these two people from the town, Carlito and Isabella Keys, worked together to try and get revenge on the people responsible for blowing up and killing everyone in their town. So they go to Willamette, Colorado, and Carlito has this plan. So he infected 50 kids or so with the zombie virus, and they were like orphans. So when he sent them all around the US, and they're all infected, so they're basically ticking time bombs for the zombie outbreak. So whenever they turn, they're going to start a new outbreak, and basically Carlito's a big fucker. So you kill Carlito, and his sister Isabella feels bad about it for helping him. So what she does is she creates a cure. Like, it's not really a cure, it just delays the zombie process significantly. And how you turn into a zombie is you get bit by a bug. You don't get bit, you get stung by a wasp or so. Like, it's like a queen. And so you get stung, and then you slowly turn into a zombie. So how to make the cure is you take the queens, and you grind them up basically into like a nectar, and then you can use that as shit. And you basically use that as a injection to cure zombification. Once again, not really cure, it just delays the process. Did I get money for burning those guys? I hope I got money for burning them. And Frank is infected, so what happens is she makes the cure to fix Frank. I know I'm doing a bad job at explaining this. I'm bad. I believe TK says something different every time, like, depending on what rank you got. So if you got silver, he'll say something else. Bronze. I think he says something... Yes, bitch. Yes. Get it. Loading screen. Oh, Frank is naked. He's literally wearing strings.
The protest group has shown up in the adult playground of Fortune City, which was chosen as the site of the latest installment of the pay-per-view game show, Terror is Reality. The protest just compounds the problems of the game show, which has been plagued recently by tumbling ratings and controversy. Cure was on the site of the show to display their opposition to what they call the unethical treatment of zombies. Stacey Forsythe, the leader of the Nevada branch of Cure, had this to say.
Let our government know we will not stand for their systematic neglect of the infected. We must take drastic action now.
Public opinion is mixed on the group's views, which are sometimes seen as radical.
This is a joke, right?
Average citizens.
Save those things.
No names, nothing. Just average citizens.
Coming up right after the break, we've got weather and sports.
I can't believe I just did that. I feel like such a sellout.
So in this game, they added whenever sometimes Frank will see something in his environment and he'll react and he'll say something smart.
Do you know how to
Frank has a
move
huge
around here?
ass.
Hey.
So I'll demonstrate. He says something smart over here. What's Chris got to say? Exits are upstairs. There's an elevator at the end of the hall. You can't miss it. Nice.
Is Anima a real name?
Shit. So let's look around really fast. There ain't nothing over here. So Frank was out. It's just tutorials. Whenever we do like quests and shit, there'll be like an arrow to tell us where to go. There's another locker room. There ain't nothing in here either. Though it's kind of dark and scary. Why did they take out the mirror? Never mind. I was going to say like they just didn't want to render the mirror, but there's one over here, so never mind. So, in original Dead Rising 2, the online multiplayer feature was like doing Terror's Reality with other people. Like you compete in the games they have. It was really cool.
Check me out.
I like how they covered up the Chuck Green posters with Frank West posters. Thought that was fucked up. So, yeah. They added a whole bunch of stuff to this game. I'll try to explain it as we go along. There's no point in trying to talk about it now. Some of you may question my outfit choice, but I don't give a shit because Frank West is hot. Hashtag Shazel lust, I guess. So, I feel like Dead Rising 2 compared to Dead Rising 1 was much more overtly sexual. Like in Dead Rising 1, it wasn't as like in your face about the sexual stuff, but in here they shove it down your throat basically. Why is Frank's ass so big? Like, why did they render it like that? Not that I mind, but it's like unrealistic. Is it? And you can't take Frank seriously wearing this outfit in any cutscenes. Is it? This guy's white guy dreads.
What the hell are you up to, TK?
Though I don't know if he's actually white or not. I think he's like ambiguously raced. So in Dead Rising 1, you were able to take pictures of the zombies and shit and the psychopaths and stuff. And they brought it back for Dead Rising 2 off the record. Okay, it was just telling us about prestige points and XP and shit. Usually when those little circles appear, it lets us know that there's a moment happening that we'll get a lot of PP for if we take pictures of it. So PP stands for prestige points, which is like your experience basically for this game. Oh, I'm missing something. Bad. There we go. I tried. That's what I get for trying to explain stuff, I guess. So your prestige points are basically your experience. And they nerfed from Dead Rising 1 how much experience you could possibly earn from doing photos. You used to get a lot of experience for taking photos, but they nerfed it. Because I guess they don't want it to be like the main focus of the game. Or like as big a feature as it was in Dead Rising 1. Are there any photo challenges in this game? I don't think so, because in Dead Rising 1 there was like a character that you could talk to that picture was horrible. There's a character who wants you to like compete with him to get better photos than him. He's kind of...
I still don't understand exactly your part, you know?
I don't understand this part either, guy.
Trust that TK got some very good reasons.
Just a bit nervous, you know?
Yes, walk a little slower. Come on.
Now you just take this.
Oh, I didn't get the fucking case of money.
Compensation for your trouble.
It's very overtly a case of money. There we go.
Suspicious.
Why is the ass so big? Look at that. Why? Why is it all the way out there like that? I'm missing something. I'm bad. I got distracted by Frank S. There we go. That works, I guess.
Absolutely, Mr. King.
Remember, not a word of this to anyone.
Damn it.
I think that was his camera battery beeping. Oh yeah, he's definitely white.
Hey, you stay cool, alright? I gotta get back to my show. Well, well, well. Looky here, Frank West.
Hey, fanboys. You're a little late for the autographs. I was just looking for the men's room. Story of my life.
Nah, I think we showed up right in the nick of time.
So something interesting about these guys is you can actually lose to them. Like, you can die. And you won't get like a game over or anything. You'll like wake up in front of the room you walked in. Go down. I don't know why these guys have like a thug bonus, because they're the only thugs in the game. Like, literally, they're the only thugs in the game you'll ever fight. It's really strange.
Yeah. Still got it.
As far as I know, I'm pretty sure they are. See, look, overtly sexual, like
Overstayed your welcome a bit, Frankie.
like immediate titties. And these guys, these two,
Here for a photo shoot.
and the two twins are very sexual to begin with. Like, just look at their fucking outfits, like, bruh.
Your performance was a little limp tonight, Frank.
Like, they make penis euphemisms.
You must have to take pills for that at your age.
Hashtag ED. Like, what was the point of that shot of her ass? Like, come on.
Well, good night, ladies. Bloodsuckers.
Rip. So this first part is going to be kind of long, because it's the beginning of the game, so I want to get as much footage as I can. It's a treat for you guys, I know. I cannot take him seriously in this outfit, like, at all. Yeah, let's count how many times the same people run past. One, that's that lady and that guy. That's once for each of them. There she is again. That's twice for her. Twice for that guy. This guy turned really fast. Oh wait, one more. He died that time. Cool. So now we're gonna actually start fighting zombies for realsies. Picture. Smile. Swag. So, fun fact, this guy is a unique zombie. Like, you won't find his zombie anywhere else in the game. Go down. Come on. There we go, he's dead. And he disappeared. This is not the same guy that died in the cutscene. This is that's the guy who we signed the autograph for. Hashtag continuity, guys. Come on. It's not often you get brutality pictures. But I didn't usually get brutality pictures when I played this game through for the first time. There's that guy getting dragged into the room. Bench. Nice. So, something interesting about this opening sequence is you can't, well, you can die, but I meant to say you can't, lose any time for, like, hanging out and grinding some zombies. And you can't save any of the survivors here, so... you literally can't save anyone, so just don't worry about that. I know some people are like, oh no, the survivors, why don't you try to save them? I'm like, bro, it's because you can't save them. Axe is pretty effective. Oh, this poor bench has blood all over it. Come here. Bad. There we go. The Chuck Man himself. Poor guy. Let's see what's going on in here. Ooh, that doesn't look good.
This is no place for a kid. Good.
So, in this version of Dead Rising 2, Chuck's daughter is killed by zombies. And, that's why Frank is like, who would let a kid in here? And it's because it was Chuck Green's daughter, Katie. And in this continuity, she's killed by zombies. That's an important fact to remember. Oh. Dead guy. There's Dale. He's dying over there. Good for him. Outtake. Can you break these? Yeah, you can. I didn't know you could break those, but I did. Security key. Swag. I know, I'm very nonchalant about everyone else dying. Go down. Go. Go. Poor Dale.
Yeah, good one.
I actually didn't know that security key was there. But it was, so there you go. The female zombies in this game go for your crotch as a joke from the developers. Assholes. Grossies.
At least it's in focus.
That's a better shot.
Yes.
Rest in peace. Wait, did they just die? Oh, he killed himself. I was like... what just happened? How did he die? Like, there were no zombies near him. Ooh, blown up. Stuff just happened. There was a lot of explosions there. Soda. I wanted a Bowie knife, but we'll just pass for that for now. Let's head out of here. Alright, fire does hurt us. Future reference. Every fucking time.
I got all the luck.
Leg. Well, Frank, way to help that guy. Nah, she was fucked anyway. Didn't try to help her at all. Alright, nice.
Get to the safe house!
Yeah, come back. I'm your biggest fan. So much for that, I guess. These zombies move really fast. I mean, like, they spread out over the city very quickly from the arena. It's really strange. It was the same dealie with Dead Rising 1 with the way the zombies spread so fast through the mall. Or maybe they were already in the mall because they were only like barricading that first part. Though it's not really shown that there are any other entrances to Willamette. But that's not the point. The point is, we're fucked. I like how the door wasn't fully loaded in so you could see what was going to happen when the door opened.
I can't get a signal. Why can't I get a signal?
Because that's just your luck.
She was looking right at me and they had her and I couldn't do anything.
No.
She went down without a sound and I had to get out of there. I just ran.
IP. Rest in penis. We didn't see that guy start running. We got here before him. How did he get here? Continuity errors.
Whoa. Don't I know you?
No.
B. Name's Frank. Frank West.
Way to just fucking out yourself like that, Frank.
Oh, you're the big shot from Willamette. Yeah. I seen you on TV. Now don't take this the wrong way, but ain't you infected?
Yeah, he is actually.
Don't worry. It's under control.
Oh yeah? You better have 3 days worth, pal. Cause you seem real nice, and I'd hate to have to put a bullet in your head.
Thanks.
We ain't got any Zombrex here. Military have to quarantine first. They'll enter the city at first light 3 days from now to get all of us. That's the standard procedure.
So we're stuck here.
Better to be stuck in here, not out there, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, everyone else is stuck out there, but whatever. Fuck them. Who that be? The shadow on his face like freaked out for a second. Gotta find some Zombrex and fast.
Okay. If I were a box of Zombrex, where would I?
His fucking ass, I swear. Every time. So I think we're gonna have Frank wear the outfit for the whole game, maybe? Depending. See how I feel later on. There were dog treats in there.
I know where you can get some.
Do you?
What are you talking about?
Stacy Forsythe.
Don't worry, I won't say anything. I know who you are. I figured you were infected, though I don't remember you saying anything about that in your book.
Well, it's not exactly something I'd go around advertising.
There's a pharmacy in the Royal Flush Mall. I'm Stacy Forsythe, by the way.
I'm Frank. Frank.
Frank West. Plenty of people know you.
Are you sure?
Do you know a way out of here?
Oh,
No, but if you find one, I suggest you take this.
an earpiece.
That way we can keep
Fashionable.
There's closed circuit cameras all over the city. These monitors are playback only, but I'll keep an eye on them. And Frank, if you find anyone alive out there,
Sure. I've got, a little experience rounding up survivors.
He's covered wars, you know. Come on, I had to make one. Just one. So I think before we enter the mall proper, I'm going to call it a part here. So I'm gonna hit me a save point. This is just gonna explain time and Zombrex and shit. Co-op, we're not gonna do that. Maybe.
this is just too much.
So now we're just going to save, and then I'm going to call it a part. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I have been Shazelgames, and this has been Dead Rising 2 Off the Record. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good shit. Follow me on social media. And I will see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.